Hello everybody, welcome into Emily's Upcycled Home. We're going to do a wooden duck and some inlays today. So come on in, don't forget to share me out. And we'll get started soon. Let me get myself situated here and then we'll go from there. Oh, where's the group? There it is. I'm just going to tag it because like always my @followers don't work. So if you guys can share me out, I would appreciate that too. Hello, Ruby. Alright, so I went ahead and shared a few. Ooh, Dennis, no fun, Lynn. Hello, Ruby. Hello, Lynn. How are you guys this morning? Well, we're going to be doing a duck. Good morning, Lynn B. Lynn B. We're going to be doing this duck here. Now, this is just a little vintage wooden duck that we're going to give him a little bit makeover to. We're going to come in with this IOD Pretty Rose transfer that I found in my stash. I don't know where this transfer book is from, but I will try to find that for you and list it. But remember, you can get all your IOD products over on my, with my affiliate link pinned to the top of the page. How's everybody's morning going? Hello, Lucy. How are you? I want to paint the duck white first, but I'm going to come in with the color Gardenia by Dixie Belle, which is a pretty white, and we're going to go ahead and layer that on first, if I can open it up. How was everybody's weekend? Is this a beautiful shade of white? Lucy, you need 2 gadgets, gal. I'm just going to come in and paint this white. I think it's going to look cute with the... I am doing pretty good today. I've been trying to play around with times, you guys. Sometimes Mondays is good for me. Sometimes it's not. But for sure, I'm going to try to come on at least twice a week. I know I've been saying that. And maybe Monday is one of my days instead of Tuesday. So we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with the white here. And I did have a new video on YouTube coming out where I did this beautiful bunny pit. And it is on a Hobby Lobby frame. And I also used that paper, the iron-on paper that you use on the sublimation paper that you use on t-shirts and stuff on this piece. And then I decided, hey, if you guys want me to print on that paper so you can do it and have iron-on prints to put on your crafts, it does work on wood as well. I probably do a wood piece for you guys. But I can go ahead and offer that printed piece where you just iron on the image onto pieces. and it'll give you this look on this piece with that vibrant color from the laser print. But you guys let me know if you're interested in those. But if you guys want to see how I did that, you guys, oh, like, you guys, I'm balding right there. Like, what's happening? You guys can go ahead and check that out on my YouTube channel because that just came out yesterday. Hello, Diane. Hello, Cindy girl. Hello, Julie. How are you? Thank you guys all for coming in. Sandra, I don't know if I said hi, but hello again. Jean is watching. Welcome in, Jean. But we're just going to do this. But that's another project I thought. I don't know if people really use those projects, that paper that you iron on, but this girl is. All right, so this again is Gardenia by Dixie Belle. And we are just going to coat the whole little duck here. Now, if you guys like this wood tone of the duck, you can leave it like that as well. Hello, Kim. Stacy, how are you? Where'd that go? I'm getting hot, so I am going to go ahead and open my door over here. Let that breeze come in. And I don't know what I did with my apron, so I might just have to make me a new apron, you guys. And I guess it would just help for advertising the aprons as well. I'm going to go ahead and give this piece a dry. Hello, Sue. How are you? Thank you guys all for coming in. Seems like you guys like Mondays too, so this might be something I'm going to add. Monday at 9. Are you guys one of those people who would just try to keep painting and then you get paint all over your hands and your face and everything? Like drying it in slow little batches is like a great thing. And I'm going to do one coat. I'm not worried about full coverage look here. Michelle, how are you, my girl? Oh, you're still driving? Did you make it through the post office? So how many of you guys like ducks? I don't know. I wasn't into ducks, but I've been finding more ducks, and I'm all like, hey, that would look cute if I did this, this, and this to it. So that's what's happening with the ducks, you guys. The other ducks we did on our live already sold, so that's a good thing, right? We're going to paint him from drab to fab. Hello, Eddie girl. How are you, my girl? Just gonna go ahead and paint the back. I think I got him covered up. So this is our duck now. Let's go ahead and dry this side. Okay, let's see which way we want this to lay. I live on the river and have, what? Let me catch up here. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? I live on a river and we have ducks all the time. Yes. I'm not like really a duck person, but I have been picking up ducks, you guys, so we'll see. We'll see if you guys like it at the end after I put my little spin on it. All right, so if you haven't used a paint inlay before, we're gonna use this pretty beautiful roses. And I can't tell you where it came from, but I'm going to layer up the big one and some of the small ones. And we're gonna come back in with the paint, because you gotta have your paint wet. And I love to use a chalk paint on this inlays. It works the best for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just so I have a little bit closer to our picture, I'm gonna cut around this. We're gonna lay it in our paint. We're going to dry it, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull it up. And I don't really like a perfect look on my inlays, but we'll see what comes out. Sometimes I'm really good at it, getting that look, and sometimes it just does what it does. Hello there, Lee. How are you? Hey, Teresa, Stanley. You're doing well, Cheryl. I'm so glad. Casey, how are you? Yeah, I'm feeling ducky this morning, gal. All right. I think I want to start over here. So I'm going to put this over here, and then I hope you guys can see. I'm going to lay it over. So let's come back in with our white. And I'm just going to lay that on where last time I put my paint on too thick. So hopefully I can get it right this time. So I'm just going to lay that on the way I want. I don't think I went over that side, but it's okay. I'm just going to rub that into that wet paint. Just work that in there. And wherever it's lifting, you guys, because that means there's no paint there, you can just add a little dab of your paint back on there. I think I got under here. Alrighty. And then once you got that into your paint, you're going to get your wet towel or your rag. You can even use your squirt bottle, but I tend to be a little much with my squirt bottle, so I like it this way. And we're just going to go ahead and tap that into our image. And I like to press down as I maneuver too. And that's just going to activate that paint into that inlay. Okay. And once you have that wet on there, drying tool and dry this up. And then we'll wet it again, and then we'll pull up that inlay and we'll see what we have. Hello, Teresa. How are you, girl? You're going to see it turn back to white, like where you can't see the image so well, and that's when it's drying. If you try to peel the image up right now, it's just going to rip your paper. So you want to get in with your rag again, and then you're going to re-wet that image. And then we're going to go ahead and pull this up. And we should have a pretty image underneath. And wherever you feel it getting stuck, that means you just add a little bit more of your water. And that's what I got going on there. And it's giving me a worn look, which I love. And you guys can also use these a second time. It'll come out lighter. But let's go ahead and dry this first. Let's see how it does on the second time. My hair looks good. Are you going for some material, Michelle? Hello, Lynn, says Andrea. Okay, let's go ahead and try to fit this down in this corner here. We'll see, because I'm not sure if it's as dry as it needs to be. Place that kind of catty corner here. Lay that back into my paint and we'll see what we get. I'm not one of those people that go for that perfect look. So I think this will work for us. Guys, see how clean my table is? Isn't that amazing? Put a little bit more water. You love that, Julie? Thank you. Looking good. Looking good. Thank you. You guys, don't forget, this week is our event, so make sure you're following Crafting with the Hot Mess Express. We have a 2-day event. New year, new friends coming your way. Looking cute. Thank you, Linda. Hello, Crafty Ladybug Lynn. Thank you, Teresa. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and re-wet this, and we'll see what our second one looks like. Usually it comes out lighter. It's not as vibrant, but I'm going to go with it because we want kind of a worn look anyway. So that was the second time using that same image. You see how it still comes out very pretty? wonder if we can get like a third. No, let's just go with the 2. I'm gonna give this a good dry. Okay, so I picked up this piece of transfer 2 from the traditional potch transfer. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and add some wording on there, but because it's chalk paint, we're gonna go ahead and give this a light sealer of our Rust-Oleum clear coat, and I'm gonna go do this by the window over there so I don't inhale everything like I did last time. Hello, Linda's Creative Designs. How are you? Good morning, Sandra. Sandra, I am working on your apron. It's almost done. Okay, you guys, so I just went ahead and put a light coat. You can tell that it deepened up the flowers just a little bit, and I think I like that look. You guys can go ahead and add more on the back side if you want. I think I'm going to leave the backside white just in case you guys just want to come in and just have a plain look. You guys have that look as well. Looks beautiful. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, you guys, I have so much stuff thrown everywhere. Like, there's transfers that I haven't even used. I did order the bunny mold from the new release and one transfer book. Trying to, like, you know, help myself and not spend all the money on all these transfers, and then I just have them sitting there. So go ahead and wash out my brush here. All right. So we got that, and then I want to come in with the wording. So let's go ahead and add that over the top. Okay. And I think, look at that, you guys. I have a little tin with all my goodies. So we're just going to add this on. And I should have an easier time layering this on because I did seal the piece, but we'll see. Because sometimes too it's not dry enough and I go in anyway. You guys are gonna have to let me know if we need some dark waxes on here, maybe some grunge gray wax might look good, or do we just want it distressed and with the white? So kind of like the white too. And if all you can go back, like your pieces don't come all the way off, you can go back, but because we're going with that very distressed look, I'm not gonna worry about it. Then I'm just gonna burnish that back in there. Maybe I'll go this way. Maybe I'll go over the numbers a little bit more. See if they come out. I'm missing a whole number, but that's okay. And there's the cute piece there. Then I'm just going to come in with my sander and we're going to give everything a little bit of distressing. You're welcome, Linda. You love it all? Did you get that craft bag? That's what you got, right, Deanna? I need somebody who gets a craft bag to videotape what they get in the craft bag and send it to me so I can show it on my page so people know what they're getting in there. Let me see. We need a new... Not good when you stuff your drawers and they can't open. I need a new piece of sandpaper. Let's go ahead and put that back on. Alrighty. This is just a 220 piece of sandpaper. You can pick up your Gator sanders on Amazon. Temu has them too if you're a Temu shopper. Okay, so there's the outside of the duck. I'm going to go ahead and come in here and distress all of it. Teresa, my craft bags are $25. I do have a few. I have a larger craft bag that's a little bit higher, but I know I have one up on the page. Alright, so I am going to come in with a little bit of that wax just around the edges. I don't want a lot, so let me see if I can find my brush. Actually, let's do this because I wanted a little bit more controlled. I'm just going to come in with a little brush. A little brush. These are a little makeup brush, you guys. Hello, Donna. How are you? Donna from Ohio. You love it, Lissy? Thank you. I'm going to make sure I really offload my brush. Let me go ahead and see if there's any comments I need to catch up with. I'm trying to do better at comments. Oh, yeah. Girl, and if you need help, just message me too when you're crafting it. I'll help you. Lucy had to go to a doctor's appointment. I hope her appointment goes well. Yep. Well, we did the inlay today, DM, so you can probably just re-watch this. That'll help you. So I'm just going to come in around those edges where I put. Let me cut a piece of this fabric. You guys, these old t-shirts are always great little rags. Because I want that brown a little bit darker, but I don't want to change all the color of the duck. You know, I want it more white, but I do want some of this. See how it's kind of deepening the tone of the edges and along that little corners. That's all we're going to do. I'm going to think I'm going to leave the inside white, but you never know. You never know. Just going to go ahead and feather all around there. Just kind of blend into there. And then I'm going to blend a little bit more into that beak. And I think that is good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side just so it matches. Kimmy. How are you, girl? I'm doing a ducky because I'm feeling kind of ducky today. You said that, Michelle? I feel a little ducky. And then this side will be a little bit more plain. So if you want to swap it to this side, you can. Just gonna go along there. And you guys, I went a little antiquing, so I have some new pieces that will be going up into the boutique, and there's lots of goodies in that boutique still, you guys, so go ahead and check that out. There's crap bags, there's fabric strips, there's printed pieces if you guys want it on that paper so you guys can use it. I'm gonna have to bring out a craft for that. Maybe we'll do that on for my piece. So there you guys go. What do you guys think? Are we liking it? All right, so I think she needs some pearls or something. So she needs to be like a glam piece. I think my comment stopped. Did my comment stop? All right, let's just get some of this. I don't know where the end, the beginning is. It's just a hot mess in this bag over here. Then we're just going to pick out some stuff over here. I think we need some of our He's So Pretty, some muslin fabric. Got some little bit of lace. I want a pink, but I don't think I have pink. That one is too bright. Oh, we do got this green. Or should we just go more neutral with this brown? Let's see. And I like a little thin, strippy bow. Let me know, does it even need a bow? He's the cutest little, oh hey, the cutest little thing, love it. Let me know, does it need a bow, or I can just like show you with the bow, without the bow. And you guys see how thin my strips are. I like a really thin wispy bow. So I'm kind of just going to bow this out. And then I'll add the little, I like that rustic shabby look, you guys. Shabby vintage, I don't know what you call it. Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and come in with this little piece of, let me turn on my heat gun. I think I'm going to pin that there and just put these out here. And then I have these peach roses, but I'm not going to use the peach because we have pink. But I like this dried wispy piece right here. And I think I'm just going to add that in there. Then I'll go ahead and add a little button at the top, and I do have, no, let's go with the brown button. Oh, I do have a green button. Let's just go ahead and toss some of these out. think I'm going to put this pretty green one to go into our leaves as well. She didn't see it. She didn't see it. Andrea. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, guys. Yes, for the bow. Yeah, I think this green brings out the green. And this is kind of more like a dry, neutrally kind of look that I just love. So we're going to go ahead and glue these. Let's see. We got to wait for our heat tool because what's an Emily with craft without being something, not being prepared? I was a little bit too prepared on this one, you guys. Did you guys notice that? Okay, and I think tomorrow, you guys, we are going to upcycle him. We're going to make him to a little primitive, shabby kind of vibe. So come join me tomorrow at 9. I think tomorrow. Don't quote me on that, you guys. I will post it. Yes, for the bow. All right. Waiting for our heat tool. Yes, for the bow. That bunny is so cute. Yeah, I think I got him from a friend, but I don't know where my friend got him. Maybe Dollar Tree? Is this a Dollar Tree bunny? But we're going to upcycle him, make him look like a little shabby vintage vibe going on. So we'll see. We'll see. Might make him a little bit of an apron for her. Or even make a little pocket here to put some roses. Because you guys, girl, no, not roses. Speaking of roses, you guys, Cindy has a bunch of beautiful roses. I got some already, but go check out her page. She has some pretty roses up for grabs for you guys. So if you like roses like I do, go grab you some roses from Cindy's Primitive Flips to Cindy's Crafty Crafts. Oh my God, I'm butchering everything. Or I think she might have it in her shopping page actually at Cindy's Little House of Treasures. So check that out. Either one, either page of hers. Alright, so I think I got enough blabbing going on. So we're just going to go ahead and glue the bow. And I'm just going to come in and layer up the little duck. Put our little pearls. Because she a little bit fancy. So a little bit fancy for her. And let's go ahead and come in with our green little button. Oh, wait. We got the dry pieces first. Go ahead and trim this off. Because, you know, out in wherever they're swimming and stuff, they have these little dry pieces happening. So we're just going to put that in there. Thank you guys for the hearts. And then I think for my craft on the event, we probably do a little iron on sublimation paper on a board. I think that's what I'm going to choose. A little bit more glue back here. It's kind of sitting a little high. I'm going to hold that in place for a little bit. So sweet. Yeah, I'm excited for him too. So there is our little duck with our bow. And you guys know, you guys can just, let me get this book over here. Oh goodness. With this book, with all these pages, all rusty crusty, and then it's bringing in some of that bow color. You guys, you can't have a book display without a doily. Dude, where's my doilies? I know I have some. Hold on, you guys. Okay, here's this one. But look how cute. Look how cute. This will look cute layered up in your house. Let me see if I can show you guys over here. All right, let me go ahead and take you guys off. Alrighty, guys. And there she is. I don't know. I think that simple duck transformed with all these ILD paint inlays, the transfer, laying on some vintage books with a doily, of course, you guys. Who doesn't love the doilies like I do? Look how cute she is. And there's that inlay work right there. Don't worry about being so perfect with your inlays. I think the more imperfect they are, the more rustic and beautiful they come out. But there she is, you guys. Hope you guys like her. I'm gonna blind you guys for a minute. Hello, Judy. All right. Oh, and I need to put this piece up in the boutique. I did a little crafting without you guys, but look. Woohoo! So you guys can get this up. Let's go check out at Emily's Upcycle Boutique, and yeah. So you guys can get the duck. You can get other goodies, and I have a lot of other pieces. I have the pieces on fabric, and I also added strips of scriptured muslin, you guys, and this is about 2 yards of strips of fabric. I think this is about 2.5 wide. So check out the boutique, you guys. There's so much good things, and if you guys are not done seeing me craft, head on over to my YouTube channel at Emily's Upcycled Home and see how we created this beautiful bunny image with some iron-on transfer paper. So have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, friends.